In this video lecture, I would be demonstrating the classification of a satellite image. This video is a continuation of my earlier video on clipping of satellite image in order to perform semi-automatic classification plugin. This video will help my third semester geography honors students or other students who are studying remote sensing techniques as part of their honors course. So just follow the steps in order to perform classification of satellite image using semi-automatic classification plugin. To begin with, I would enable you all to see that the semi-automatic classification plugin doc is open on my Q-Gis interface. This needs to be open in order to perform this classification. So first I will open my clipped satellite image. So for that, what we will do, we will select Open Data Source Manager and we will browse for the file. We will go to satellite image classification folder. I will open it. I will select clipped sat image, which I have already clipped. I will open it, I will add it, and I will close it. So again I need to perform FCC on it. I will go to properties. I will change the band combination 4, 3 and 2. Then I will apply and I will click on OK. So my clip portion of the satellite image is here. Now we can perform the classification. So follow the steps. Now I will click on this option or here, band set. I will click and a window will appear. Here I will click refresh. If it does not open, I will click plus or I will click here clip satellite image. So my clip satellite images open here and all the bands are visible here. So what we will do next, then we will click on training input. Here a small window appears. Here there are two options, open a training input or create a new training input. So there is no training input already created, so we will need to create a new training input. We will press on this. Then we will have to select the folder on which we will keep this file. So already it is selected, desktop satellite image classification. So I will type it here as training sites. So my training input file is already created. Now we will perform the classification step by step. In this portion of the satellite image, we will take 3 classes or 4 classes as per our need. So first we will choose the classes in which we will classify this image. First we can select a water body. So in MC ID1, that is a Macroclass ID1, we will keep it as 1. Then in my MC info or Macroclass info, we will type it here as water. So my Macroclass ID has been created and Macroclass info has been given. Now we will zoom the image and then we will select the training sites. So how we can select the training sites? We will click on this option, create a ROI coordinate. Then we will click left and to end this we will click right. So first training site has been selected. We will need to save it. So we will click on here, that is save temporary ROI to training input. Okay. So my first training input has come. Now we will select different areas for collecting this training sites. Again we will select this ROI polygon left click, to end it right click. We will save. In order to provide a best classification, or in order to have a good classification, we will have to select training sites from different areas of the selected feature. Minimum 6 signatures are needed to be collected. So save. Then again we will go to this part. Four training sites have been collected for this water body. Then we will choose the other parts. Again we will select create ROI polygon. Save. 5 training sites have been collected for this particular feature. So we need to collect more. We can collect it from here as well. Save to temporary ROI. So 6 training sites, training inputs have been obtained for this particular feature. We need to merge all this in order to get one. So what we will do, we will just select this one, press Ctrl and select the rest training sites. Then we will click on this option, merge highlighted spectral signatures, obtaining the average signature. So we click on this, merge, yes. So one signature has been obtained by merging these 6. So we will delete the rest. Again we will select, then press Ctrl and select the other signature. And we will now click on this option, delete highlighted items. Yes. Now this is the color of my water body. So no need to change this one. So my first class has been obtained. Now we will move on to the next macro class. We will select vegetation. Here I will type this is macroclass ID 2. Macroclass info is vegetation. Then I will click on the create ROI polygon. Then we will collect signatures from the other parts of the image. Then again we will select create ROI polygon. Save. 3 signatures have already been obtained. Then I will create ROI polygon. Save it. Next, in the other portions, you need to do it. We will move on to the other sections where from we can collect this. Collect as many signatures as possible. Then create ROI polygon. Save. Now 5 signatures have been collected. Next, we will collect another one. save it. Now we will click on, or we will merge on the collected signatures. What we will do, we will select this one, then press Ctrl, select the other collected signatures, then we will click on this merge highlighted spectral signatures. Yes, it is merging. We have to wait for that. Okay, the merge one has been obtained. Now we will delete these. Select this, press Ctrl, select all these, and then press delete highlighted icon. Yes. So for vegetation it is green. So we now move on to our next class. So we consider that these white patches are all agricultural land. So our third class will be agricultural land. Now in the macro ID we will type 3, and in the macro class vegetation info we will type it as agricultural land. Then we will start collecting the training sites. Save it, collect it from here, save it. Now we will move on to the other portions of this map where we can find the similar type of colors or signature. Next, we will collect it from here. Save it. Now again we will move to this part where these white signatures are found. Save. So till now how many signatures have been collected? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to collect one more. So again we will move on to this section. Now again we will merge all the collected signatures for this particular class. We will select this, press Ctrl in the keyboard, select all these. Then we will merge the highlighted signature. Many other classes can be taken into consideration for classification of the given satellite image. But for this demonstration, I will select only 3 classes. One is the water body, next one is the vegetation, and the third one is the agricultural land. So next, what we need to do is that we will click on macro class list. Now we need to change this one first. The color of this one, we will select it as yellow. Okay. Then we will go to macro class list where we will need to change the color. It will be blue in the vegetation. Okay. Select the color blue. Here we will select the color green. Okay. In the agriculture land we will select yellow. because the classification will be according to this macro class. Then we will move on to the classification part. Here, check on use MCID, this is macro class ID. In the algorithm, we need to select the minimum distance. It is already selected. Then we will just run the classification. So it will ask for the folder where we will save it. So we will save it in the desktop satellite image classification folder. We will give it a name, classification. Then save it. So it is executing. So this is my classification of the satellite image. As I have taken only 3 classes, so 3 classes are being shown. So this one is the water body, 2 vegetation, and 3 agricultural land. So this is all about classification of a satellite image using semi-automatic classification plugin. You just need to follow the steps which I have shown and perform the satellite image classification.